Avery, this is embarrassing.
Pepper.
Our yard is covered in trash. Look how high the weeds are around my shop over here. Lawnmower's broke down. And we're going racing this weekend for 3 nights. We're going racing next weekend for 2 nights. And then we're leaving straight out to go out on the road.
I gotta cut the grass today.
And our lawnmower's broke. I gotta come out and fix the lawnmower. I'm trying to make videos right now. Racing life. It's fun. It is fun when it's fun, but man, it takes away from everything else. I mean, this is embarrassing. Like, it seriously is.
We did it around Chase's shop out back.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that.
They did that.
My shop's a mess. It's terrible. Anyway, so I'll get the lawnmower. Yeah. I don't think that's what that is. Yeah, I guess it is. No, that's a piece of an old bungee strap. Yeah. Something else.
I thought that was my lawnmower.
Nope. All right, so we'll get your lawnmower fixed where you can cut the grass. Mikey's truck broke down yesterday, so he's in my old truck. Everything we got's broke. Got a motor out of a race car.
We live in the dream.
Yeah, this is fun, y'all. Yeah.
It is fun.
It is, but it makes me respect those full-time racers even more.
Yeah, I want to see what their yards look like. Do y'all have like...
Yeah, y'all post some pictures of your yards where we won't feel so bad. It's probably perfectly manicured, but anyway. Man, it's tough. It is, and I got a ton of respect for them because it's a lot to keep up with everything. And that goes for their families, their spouses, and all that too, because, man, it's just a lot. So, all right. I got to get to work, Avery.
Thought you were fixing my lawnmower.
That's what I got to do.
Waiting on you.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's
Looking at the grass?
Yeah, it's just pretty out here.
What?
Besides all the trash and everything.
The trees?
Yeah, it's just pretty.
We got something growing in the middle of the yard.
Yeah, we don't even know what it is.
Coop was.
Yeah, it's where the chicken coop used to be.
Sunflowers.
We don't know if it's watermelon, cantaloupe, or spaghetti squash. It's one of those 3.
We can't grow anything, but we haven't been here for weeks at a time, and we got sunflowers growing. We got flowers in the front yard. We got blueberries. We kill everything when we're home, but if you just leave it alone, it apparently grows.
Neglect. Yeah. All right, I'm getting away. So then I go to get on the lawnmower and the battery's dead, so I can't even move it from over here to over there. So I guess I'll get the skid steer and just pick it up on the forks. So let's go see what the guys are doing. Feels good in him. So that's the 21 with no engine in it. So, new kitty cat. That's Salty. That's Ruby's baby. What's going on? Rock, what's happening?
How are you?
I'm good. Pepper, you find any more problems with Mikey's truck while we was gone? Oh, did you?
Yeah.
What happened?
Wide
Yeah.
Glad to see you working.
Yeah.
But this thing don't win races.
Apparently that thing we unloaded don't either. One way to get you out of here quick. Good talk.
Yeah. Funny guy. All right. Monday or Tuesday. Finally got Mikey to do something. Rocky's here. Rocky was on. He had some obligations he had to do. He couldn't go with us this past weekend. And why not? He will be with us at the memorial race for sure. But right. If we go.
Well,
Anyways, Mikey is fixing to tear the complete deck body, everything off of this thing again, so that we can actually put new panels on it. And anyways, we're doing this. We've got hoping to have a hired gun for that car at the memorial race. So y'all stay tuned for that. But anyways, we'll put you on a time lapse as Mikey rips this thing down.
What's going on? Nothing. I'll answer that for you. So we needed to come to y'all and get together right here and talk about some rules real quick for the Paw George Memorial Race that's coming up in 2 weeks at Why Not Motorsports Park. It's $5,000 to win, $2,000 for second, $1,000 for third. There's a hard charger award. There's a fast qualifier award. There's some other stuff in the works right now. I think we got some stuff coming from Chad Weir's, should be here today with Weir's Machine. I think Big Al's putting up some stuff.
We've got
several things to announce.
Yeah.
We may have another big announcement coming up soon, so y'all stand by on that. Real exciting. But let's talk about the rules real quick. So this race is a modified race, and it is UMP USRA style modifieds. And that's KK704 American Racer tires. That's a 5-inch spoiler, just basic rules like you would run. For us trying to grow this event and reach more people and get more people here to honor my dad, we decided to open the rules a little bit and let UMP style cars come and race with us. They normally run Hoosier tires with M60s and M30s. So to make it fair, we're gonna allow them to run M60s on the rear only, and they can run M30s on the front, but they have to have a 3-inch spoiler. They cannot run a 5-inch spoiler like the USRA, USMTS style cars. We are allowing IMCA cars to come and run. You would run your typical tire rules along with all your body rules and all that. So we don't want anybody trying to interchange and do anything. So just keep that in mind. If you show up and you're planning on putting any kind of, if you want to call yourself a UMP and you're going to put M30s on the front, M60s on the rear, you better have a 3-inch spoiler on the back. And that's how we're going to keep everything even. And the goal here, like I said, is to get more cars to come without them having to buy a set of tires just to come race this one race. So $5,000 to win. Some trophies that I'm working on right now that I started pretty hard on last night. Should have a picture of them in the next couple days. First, second, and third place is going to have a custom built trophy. And I'm excited about it. It's going to be a really cool trophy, really cool event, and honoring a good man. Talk to me, Rock.
Question.
Yes, sir.
You say M60s. That's not just on the right rear. That's both rears.
Rear M60s. Yep.
Okay.
No M30s on the rear. Has to be M60s on the rear. You can run M30s on the front, and we're only doing that to save you some money because you would generally have M30s on the front. So just want to be clear. I hear there's some stuff going around locally and a little confusion, and we just wanted to clear the air right there. That's our race for the Paw George Memorial. That's our reasoning in doing it. It's not trying to harm anybody in any way. We want everybody to come out and have a good time. But we just want to be clear up front. So look forward to seeing y'all soon. Later.
Okay.
So we got a package here from Chad Weir.
Been on a video yet?
Obviously, we got a banner. I shouldn't cut that over.
Probably not yet.
It's going to be that blue banner like that right there, I'm assuming.
I wouldn't assume anything.
Let's cut it.
You're welcome. I'm the one that spotted it.
Good job.
Mom would have went past the gate if I had saw it. I don't think this little baby's been on camera yet.
Yeah, she had.
My baby softie. you been today?
Same one?
So yeah.
Okay.
It's the same. Just always on. That's it.
So that is for
The
the
Papa
infield,
George
yep,
Memorial
for the
Race.
infield or the fence.
Something here addressed for Chase Holland.
Money, maybe?
No, no.
Product certificates.
So they're $25 certificates for,
Yeah, quite a few of them here. So I guess we will determine where they're going in
many
the
of them
field,
are there?
huh? I don't know.
so we'll figure out how we're gonna distribute them across, if it's gonna go, you know, a couple of them to each winner or across the board or,
She drank water.
10 of them. So that's $250 worth of Weir's product certificates. Pretty
Nice.
awesome. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Weir's Machine and Racing Products. We appreciate everything y'all do for us, and thanks for supporting my dad's memorial race. Appreciate it.
All right, so we've got Rocky doing some ball joint maintenance right here on our QA1 ball joints. Got them in pieces, doing our weekly teardown and maintenance to them. With the help of everyone around, I just completed the deck. So we're fixing to blow all these shavings and things off, and put the roof on, cell panels, all of that stuff, and we'll be ready to hang the doors and everything. So everything's starting to come together. I don't know if it's coming together quick enough, but anyways, we're getting there. So we might make hot laps tomorrow. This is gonna get dirt, and then I'm not gonna be able to see nothing.
That's going to be the best TikTok we ever did right there.
What?
He's thinking this is going to get dirt, and when I'm going to video it when he comes in.
As long as you're out.
Daddy, I couldn't see. You don't understand. I could not see.
because it's an extra 4 inches that's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's gonna be
covered,
caked with
and he
mud.
gets not gonna be able to see the front.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he's going to use less tear-offs, I'm assuming.
And my hands aren't gonna get hit with rocks.
Oh, his hand won't get hit with rocks. Well, Mama approves now. That you all good.
Man, you look good.
Yeah, it looks like a real race car.
We ought to come down with that visor some more. We ought to just put a windshield on it. You saw NASCAR did that at Bristol. How'd that go?
Like I said, just because they didn't have them back in '95 when you were racing, doesn't mean you gotta hate on them because this is 2024.
That's asphalt technology, Jason.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. That's late model technology.
Okay.
I think it looks great.
It looks good in the shop. All right, Kat, it is Wednesday evening, and it's getting kind of late, and I'm knocking off. I got my other frames built for my other 2 trophies I got to build, and got them welded out, and just got to do the arty part of it, I guess you would call it, artsy part. But how late you working? So you got one car that's skimped out here, which we got the body ready for it. But this is the car you plan on running this weekend. Looks like it needs a lot.
I'm probably just gonna build
Cell panels.
cell panels and pop all of this stuff on, and then tomorrow all I have to do is build a hood and a nose because Performance Bodies has us covered with doors and quarters.
Yeah, what you and Scott built up there on camera, huh? The plastic MD3.
Yep. So
Yeah.
so I've got that. That's easy.
That stuff held up really good. I'm not really sure why you're changing it, other than I think you just ready to put your other body
Mother
on
wrap, yeah, it
for
didn't need
the
to be
Pawpaw
changed.
Memorial. So anyway, a lot going on up in here. I'm tired, I'm hot, and I'm going in. And you got it cold up in here. I'm gonna have pneumonia from hanging out with you.
Ain't cold if you
I should have moved I should have moved my welder in here. Is that Darlow approved?
Find out.
All right,
All right.
I'm going in.
Mic check.
Right there.
All right, so it's Thursday. We're supposed to leave out of here at 2:30, 3 o'clock, and as you can see, we are far from leaving. We've got to completely finish the body and then put our new wrap on before we go. This is going to be completely wrapped. We was messing around with Mike, but anyway, so I've got to build a nose and a hood. We've got to install bracing and plastic, and then the wrap. But anyways, I would like to talk about this stuff really quick. This is the best stuff on the planet for a race car. We have been running these panels for the past probably 10, 15 nights now, and I've been impressed. I'm actually changing the body just to change it for the wrap. The body that was on this car was not damaged at all, minus a little rip that we have right here from an incident at Cedar Lake. But very impressive stuff. It's pretty thick too. If you would like to get some of this stuff, you can get it at Performance Bodies and let them know we sent you. So it comes pre-cut to an extent. So there's not a lot of cutting involved with it. It's great stuff.
Thursday. 10:36 a.m. Been at it for a pretty good while. Trying to finish up a body. Trying to get a car all the way together to go race at Deep South for $3,000 this weekend. King of the Mods, I think is what they're calling it. We're gonna make it, Chase.
We might.
They having a practice tonight, hot laps and qualifying, heat races tomorrow, and then feature races for us Saturday night at Deep South Speedway, Loxley, Alabama, home track. We trying to get ready.
Rocky, what's your expectations?
Victory.
And if not?
Nothing less. There is no if with me and Rocky.
Oh, y'all are a package now?
If you can't bring victory, bring back a pile.
Bring back a what?
Checkers or records, cat. We better watch what we say, and
No,
we'll end
I'm
up
joking.
wadded up.
You
like,
know I'm joking.
and it'll be, well, y'all said that's what y'all gotta do.
Yeah. He ain't gonna do that. That's
Everybody
what
ought
tells him
to.
to.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody ought to know us better than that. We try to take care of our stuff.
Ready to go home?
Yes, sir. Yep. All right, so we got to shift into high gear right here because we need to leave by 3, no later than 3, and it's almost 11. So we probably got just enough time. When we get it on the ground, we'll check the tow. That's a lot of work, ain't it?
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if we didn't put a new body on, but I mean.
Oh,
this
and we gotta
car's
put a
gotta
wrap
be
on.
ready so that this car can be ready.
Yeah. This is going to be the UMP car that we're bringing to Fairbury on this next hitch. So we're bringing out both cars. This one will be suited up, ready to go UMP racing. This is going to stay USMTS, USRA. This is the 23. This is the show pony, the 21. So, just getting it. We did pull this body off and did some modifications on it to turn it into a UMP style body, so it is ready to go as far as the body. So a lot of work. And then next week, so we're going this weekend, we'll be home sometime Sunday, and then next week it's turn right around and go again because we got to have both of them ready to go, because when Pawpaw's race is over, we're headed straight to Ogilvie, Minnesota. Ogilvie Speedway in Minnesota. So, Minnesota. Yep, way up north.
Up by the Canadian border, right?
Yeah. I hear there's a lot of smoke up there right now, like bad. So,
Smoke in Wisconsin.
yeah, there was. That first day we were there, I was like, man, we may not even be able to see the other end of the racetrack. So, anyhow, here we go. I got to put this down and get back to work. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? I just came in here in the motorhome to take a little break, get me some water, and I just want to say, man, God is good. God is good. I've been all up in my feelings here the last few weeks and the last year and a half, you know, with losing my dad and everything. And last weekend when we were at Why Not, we found out that the guy that does our graphics on our car, the Item family with Lookout Graphics, Jeremy's grandparents had gotten a wreck either Friday evening or Saturday evening. I think it was Friday evening, and it was a very bad wreck, and they are, you know, up in age, and the grandma passed away. Jeremy's grandma passed away, and that's terrible. And his grandpa had some pretty serious injuries and things, and they didn't know if he was going to make it. So I've been praying for them, and they've been on my mind. And when I stopped here, you know, I texted Jeremy and just told him, because I hadn't reached out to him. I knew they had a lot going on with everything, and I just texted him and told him that they had been on my mind and that I've been praying for them. And he messaged me back, and I mean, just had me sitting here crying, reading it with just goosebumps all over me. Jeremy, you know, of course they lost their grandma, and that's terrible, that's tragic. But Jeremy's grandpa, they came in Tuesday and told him that his brain injuries were worse than what they had thought, and that he was probably going to need 24-hour care for the rest of his time that he's here, because he can't speak and he was out. And by Tuesday evening, things had turned around, and he woke up and he was actually communicating. He can remember every detail about the wreck and all that stuff, and he's actually doing a lot better. So Jeremy and his little boy went in to see him, and he's actually not laying in a bed helpless anymore. He's actually sitting up and communicating with them in a chair, you know. So God is good. I just want to take a minute, you know.
Working, I mean, just
Trying to leave by 3. It's 2:22, and we ain't stopping.
I'll put duct tape numbers. $2.52. We're supposed to be leaving at 3.
Okay. We're about to hook the trailer to the truck.
Y'all got 8 minutes.
Mommy, what are you doing?
Burning up, Ruby. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing almost the same thing.
We're running late.
Yeah. What's that boy doing? How about that boy?
Nothing.
He just...
See the cell panels? You see the graphics on the cell panels on the car? The white things on the car?
Yeah. Mikey wrote by him
Yeah.
or whatever. He wrote his name.
Yeah.
Look at this nice car. Look at that nice car.
Yep. All right, baby.
30 already? Alright, Deep South Speedway. Ain't been here all year.
It's been like a month since we've been here.
He's a little agitated right now. He's probably going to edit all this out, but Deep South Speedway. Here for...
What's that? Good ride?
Nice, I like this new wrap, Chase. What'd you mess up?
My air conditioner.
Nice. Deep South Speedway, night 1 of 3.
Yeah, this is a practice night here. And we need
We're
practice.
gonna love it. You know what I didn't do, Chase? Guess what I did that you're gonna be mad at?
Almost
that
dropped
too.
it that time. Hit the camera where you can see me, Avery.
Sunset looks nice in the
Hey,
background.
guess
behind
what
you, you know.
I did
I
that?
caught that. I got that.
Guess what I did that y'all are mad at? I forgot the popsicles.
I've tried to film this intro about 4 times now. Nobody's wanted to talk but me, so Avery Holland Racing, here we are. We're checking the tow right now.
Checking the oil first and then the tow.
Alright.
We got some Drury design on that, on them cell panels. Custom. Mike Drury.
Told Casey was his first client to not mess this up and draw some more customers in.
That 725 plow hooked up on it. Here we go.
Taking your sweet time, Casey.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry.
Yeah. Fuel's cheap. Weaver.